Hey guys, welcome back. Here we have Charlotte and the Memphis Grizzlies playing. Charlotte's had a couple disappointing games. We lost to the Bucks, which is a bad loss. And then we lost to, I can't even remember who it was. But yeah, a few bad losses. But let's get into the highlights here. We have Roderick Evans coming off the screen. He's going to pull up for the mid-range and hit. Lou Yee from three. He's going to miss. Brad Stewart's going to come up with the rebound. We have Oliver driving in, gets the and one to go, and hits his free throw. Now this is a good game because both these teams are really good this year, and there's Evans finding Stewart. Well, I guess Charlotte's pretty average this year, coming off their championship, but the Grizzlies are looking really good this year so far. There's Evans for three. Evans finds Sharp. Sharp, a really good addition for Charlotte. Now there's Hawkins from the mid-range, and he's going to hit. There's Sharp. Going to try and drive in on Griffith, and he is going to get the layup to go. Charlotte 13-8. Here's Baylor. Baylor's going to find Neal, and Neal's going to get the and one there. And Neal is also going to hit the free throw. Here's Austin Newton for three. He's going to hit that coming off the bench. Now here's Murphy to Baylor, and Baylor's going to hit his first three of the game for the Grizzlies. Need to get Baylor going if you're Memphis. There's Stewart finds Evans from the right wing for three. Baylor to Murphy from the left wing for three for Memphis. Here's Yee. Yee's going to find Evans. Evans is going to finish off the glass there. And then there's Griffith with a nice dunk inside. Great setup there. Here's Newton. Newton's going to find Ballard, the new point guard for Charlotte. Ballard's going to hit the three. He's been a bright spot for Charlotte this year. Here's Oliver's going to go in and just dunk it home on Ballard. He's a freak athlete. That'll do it for the first quarter. Memphis down by 2, 26-24 to Charlotte. Here's Oliver's dunk right there. Now Oliver's going to start off by missing his three, and then Murphy gets the rebound and puts it back. Here comes Newton. Newton's going to find Lloyd. Lloyd's going to go in for the one-handed jam. Lloyd's going to find Ballard in the corner, and he's going to hit the three. And Lloyd double-teamed again. He's going to find Newton. Charlotte using their size advantage here. And there's Oliver. Oliver's going to pull up from the mid-range, and he's going to hit. And Ballard finds Yee. Yee's going to hit the mid-range jumper there. And now Griffith is going to go in and slam it home. Two-hand slam for Griffith. He had a great game today, and here's Ballard showing off his step-back move there from mid-range and hits. Now here's Ballard again, gonna tough finish inside. Just overpowers Oliver, but Murphy from three, he hits. Now here's Baylor. Baylor's gonna find Griffin in the corner, and Griffin's gonna hit the three. And Yee with a nice behind-the-back move, and he's gonna finish on the and one. And a signature free throw there. Now here comes Baylor. Baylor's going to drive in up and off the glass. 38-45. And now Sharp's going to get fouled and hit there. And that'll do it. It's halftime. Charlotte up 7, 47-40. Evans and Jerome having pretty similar games. Charlotte shooting 68% from the field, but Memphis only down 7, so we'll see what happens. And here's Baylor coming off the screen. He's going to pull up for three, and he's going to hit. Now Yee's going to find Stewart. Stewart's going to finish off the glass. Now Oliver's going to drive in, kick it out to Hawkins, and Hawkins is going to hit the three. Hawkins had a really good shooting game today. That's what they need out of him. Now Griffith finds Hawkins again for his second straight three, and that gives Memphis the lead. And Stewart down low to Ballard. Ballard's going to hit the layup. And here's Oliver. Oliver to Baylor. Baylor's going to hit the three. Ties the game back up at 53. Sharp hands it off to Evans here, and Evans going to pull up for the fall away midi at the elbow, and he's going to hit. And now Yee finds Sharp, and Sharp is going to get his position there and dunk it home. Ballard for 3, he's going to hit. Charlotte back up 8 here. Now here's Oliver, or 7, excuse me. Here's Oliver, cuts the lead to 5, and then Stewart just beats everybody down the court. There's Griffith for the dunk. Really fast-paced game, and they're double-teaming Lloyd again. Don't know why they've been double-teaming Lloyd in this game, just a mismatch, but he finds Baker for 3, and it's a 65-57 Charlotte lead at the end of the third. And Sharp's going to go up, falling away from close range. Sharp going for the steal, can't get it, and Memphis finishes there. And what a great move. 67-61 lead for Charlotte. Austin Newton's going to pull up from 3, and that's just how Charlotte beats you. They just pull up for 3. There's Roy for 3. He's going to hit. And now Austin Newton just using the screen beautifully and just goes right around everybody. And then that's picked off. Roderick Evans throws it away, and Baylor's going to find Murphy for the lay-in. 74-68, 4 minutes left. But Brad Stewart finds Evans, and Evans throws it down. And now here's Baylor. Baylor's going to pull up from the elbow. He's going to hit. 76-70. Now here's Lou Yee. He's going to... It's hard to defend. He's starting to look really good coming into his own. He's already really good, but Baylor finishes off the glass there. Charlotte just trying to close it out. Roderick Evans gets it to fall and hits the free throw. Now here's Baylor. Baylor gonna go up and under, and he's gonna finish off the glass for Memphis. Now here's Yee from the top of the key. He's gonna hit the 3. Now here's Oliver. Oliver's gonna hit the 3 in the corner there, and that'll do it. Charlotte wins 87-79. It's a big win for Charlotte. Baylor has 17 points, 8 assists. Oliver 15 and 4. Hawkins 11 points. Evans 17, 6 and 3. Ballard 15 and 3 assists. Newton 15, 1 and 3. Sharp 14 and 3. Yee 11, 3 and 4. And now we're going to get into Chicago versus Washington player highlights. But first we're going to look at some stats from that game because that was an awesome game. Leslie Collier has 26, 3 and 8, 3 for 10 from 3. Smorey 22, 12 and 7, 11 for 14, 5 blocks and 6 steals, just dominant on the defensive end. And then Keon Gibson went absolutely crazy, 39, 1 and 8, 16 for 26, 4 for 10 from 3. Patrick Drew 19, 4 and 1, 4 for 8 from 3. And let's get into the Smorey highlights here, and then we'll just roll the clip. The Wizards did end up winning this game, but it was a really good game. Smorey just looks dominant on the Bulls right now. It's a great pickup for them. Acquired him from Orlando. Gibson here with the slam, but I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for some more games coming out. We do have Brooklyn was playing the Spurs, and it was a McCaw and Terry Baker just takeover, and that was a great game to watch. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.